Of identity and of becoming a different person in a different place and adapting and adjusting. Someone asked me a wonderful question just 2 days ago in Philadelphia. When did you first feel like an American? And I had never thought about it, but the answer came instantly. I first felt like a real American in Bloomington, Illinois, never here in Miami, where I was only one of hundreds of thousands of Cubans. But in Bloomington, Illinois, the bane of my existence and of every Cuban male is everyone expects us to be good at baseball. So I was always the first one picked for softball games, and I was always a strikeout king. Terrible at baseball. I'm also supposed to be a good dancer, and I stink at dancing. But I struck out, and this one kid comes up to me, spits in my face, calls me a spick. You dirty spick, you struck out. You're not supposed to. All the other kids in the class jumped on him and started beating him up. And one of them came up to me and said, "Don't listen to him. He's an idiot." To me, that is the United States. And anyone who wants to become American, that's the beauty of American culture, is that, you know, we all come from somewhere else, and even if we're Native Americans, we have to adjust to the larger culture. And anyone who wants to become an American can become an American and will be accepted as an American, whether you change your name or not. And that's the beauty of it. But learning to die in Miami, grim title. But it's really about rebirth. It's not about dying, it's about rebirth. Every time that we die in this life and we shed one of ourselves, we pick up a new self. And for many of us, especially for children, the new selves are always improvements on the prior selves. And in a way, the improvement comes instant when you set foot in the new country. But it also, each one of those deaths and each one of those rebirths you carry through life so that you carry the multiple personalities. I'm still Charles, I'm still Charlie, I'm still Chuck, I'm Carlos, I'm Professor Ayer. And my kids, who don't speak Spanish, and actually my youngest son once asked me why my mother, Grandma Abuela, didn't speak human. My children, too, carry all these identities with them. We pass them on to our children. And that, too, is the beauty of this country. But the book, like my previous memoir, just happens to be about myself because I lacked the imagination to write a novel and pass it off as something else. I didn't write this book to talk about myself. I wrote it to talk about the 14,000 and the reason their parents, our parents, were willing to make such a sacrifice. So thank you for your attention.